So, welcome back to another This Day on Twixer. This is like part 7 or part 8. I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna go over some Twixer, what I call Twitter, drama, and what else? What is everybody talking about? A lot of people are talking. A lot of people. What is everybody talking about? Well, a lot of people. Anyway, everybody's talking about this DDG and Halle Bailey drama. You know what I'm saying? Um, Now from what I know, it all started when Halle accused DDG of cheating on her with Lala Baptiste. Did he do that? We'll go over that later. But then when she found out, after she said that, she ended up cheating. No hate, but DDG is alleged to only have done that because she cheated on him with who again? Hold up. With Brent Fayez. So whether or not DDG actually cheated, or whether or not either of them cheated, cheating is, if you're gonna be in a relationship, you're gonna be monogamous, you might as well stay monogamous. Like, come on. Like, or just don't be in a relationship, or just be in like an open relationship. Like, but people love drama, and people love creating drama, and people love the excitement of creating that drama, and so they'll cheat or find ways to cause that drama simply to get a thrill. Anyway, after after Haley said that DDG cheated on her with Lala Baptiste, she also ended up filing a semi restraining order. It's like it's not a full restraining order, right? It's like a step down from a restraining order. I forgot what it's actually called. But what happens is the woman or the person only needs like witness statements and testimony, and that's it. And like a written statement from the actual person filing the claim, and like witness testimony or something like that. So it can be straight from hearsay. It doesn't have to actually be evidence, but they can get like I forgot what it's called again, but it's like a step down from a restraining order. It's like a temporary one. And so she ended up getting that against DDG. Now, why did she do that? Because she apparently claimed that he was I almost said a word that YouTube doesn't like. That she was harmful towards others, or towards him, and yeah, and or that he was harmful towards her. Sorry, and that he even chipped her tooth or something like that during an altercation. You know what I'm saying? That those were the claims. You know what I'm saying? But there's no evidence. There's no proof. Yeah, we saw an image of a chipped tooth, but if you're gonna have like a chipped tooth, like there's usually something else accustomed to that, because the tooth is not just sitting there by itself just to get chipped. It's in the mouth. So if you're gonna have a chipped tooth, you should at least have a busted mouth with it, right? Anyway, DDG recently filed. He's actually fighting back now. He recently filed for an emergency custody of his child, because he says that Haley is a threat to herself and possibly to others, and he wants to protect his child. Now, when he didn't just say this, he actually came with evidence, or alleged evidence, or whatever, because it's text messages, and actually I think there's also recordings. I haven't seen anyone showing the recordings or whatever, but there's text messages that everybody's looking at, and we all know that text messages can be falsified. But I'm not saying they were, but they can be. We've seen people do it before. But in those messages, Haley comes off as completely like crazy, batshit crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like she is threatening her to harm herself. She's like she takes his gun. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I probably shouldn't have said gun on YouTube. There it is again. Anyway, but she takes his firearm and she steals her from his house, and it doesn't have a safety, and there's all this other stuff going on, and also she's going around putting tags in DDG's car because just to figure out where he's at and keep track of him, or like air tags in his car. Now, again, from all I know, this stemmed from her thinking that DDG cheated on her with Lala Baptiste. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, here, let me show you the AirTag thing. Check this out.
Bro, like this, we pulled over. We pulled over on the side of the motherfucker.
DDG's friend, Baby Rich, describes a time him and DDG discovered they were being tracked by an AirTag. DDG's mother says, hey, Haley Bailey placed multiple AirTags in DDG's vehicles, claims Haley allegedly popped up on DDG while he was at the movies with a female friend and tried to fight the woman. So again, they have all this evidence, and they gave it to the judge as a way to try and get this emergency motion going on so that he can have sole custody of his child for a hot second. Guess what the judge said, or guess what the judge ruled?
Bro, somebody tracking us. Listen, bro, somebody is tracking us, bro. We is not safe. Somebody is tracking us. We in the car, bro. Where that motherfucker at? Where that motherfucker at? You feel me? We like, what? Bro, somebody got there tagging this truck, bro. If it ain't me, it ain't you. What up? Bro, when did you park the car at? We outside, listen. We outside the truck like this. Looking up under the truck like, you feel me? Did somebody glue this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying?
And who else is involved now is none of...
Yeah, DDG's mom got involved. That's what he's ready to say. I'll leave a link to this channel. It's by Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. He goes over the text messages a lot more than I do. If you want to check that out, link will be in the description below. I'll try to remember. But sometimes when you're going through stuff and nobody really knows the whole story, but everybody's watching it from different perspectives and shit. What am I getting at? Well, DJ Academics started celebrating after finding out that DDG got back at Halle Bailey by cheating with Lala Baptiste after finding out that she cheated on him with Brent Fayez. Here's that shit. Here's that clip.
Halle, put the knife down. Hurting yourself won't fix anything. This internet shit is irrelevant.
Now, he's starting off here in the blue part, the blue text. That's supposed to be DDG texting her. But before that, she said, "I can't. I'm embarrassed and then humiliated and tired. No one understands how I feel. I tried."
It's already fixed. Calm down. Just leave me alone. Stop thinking about that. Don't ever try to contact me again. This is proof. I'm begging you. I just found out you slept with Lala in Mexico. W, man. W, gang. Yo, DDG always, I ain't gonna lie, DDG hit squad is crazy. Lala the island girl. Nah, that is some premium pussy right there. I ain't gonna hold you. Lala is bad as a motherfucker. Yo, Lala is devious. Lala done fucked Lil TJ, I think, after Ruby Rose fucked him. Ruby Rose dated Daryl, or DDG, and Lala came right in behind and said, "Come on, get this pussy." Cool. Nah, this is premium pussy. Yo, you know how girls be like, yo, you cheated on me with her? Halle, look at this fine specimen. You should dap that nigga up. At least he ain't cheat down. Halle, this chick 20 times better than you. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't give a fuck what. Yo, if a girl like this come offering the pussy, Halle, be right back. This is premium pussy. This is premium. Premium. The only thing with Lala, something might be wrong with her, though, because anytime you see a girl that look this good and never have a man, problems. Trust.
I mean, I get what he's saying with that last message, but like, what if? I mean, some women will just not want a boyfriend, but maybe she is crazy, and that's why men don't want to be with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe there's something we don't know, or maybe she just doesn't want a boyfriend. I don't know. But again, like we just saw her say, "I found out that you slept with so and so." She didn't say, I saw that I caught you doing this. I saw you doing this. I saw footage of you doing this. It's just, I found out that you slept with Lala. Okay, I mean, I hope she had evidence of that. Because, you know what I'm saying? Your rage is saying that Haley Bailey's accusations that DDG hooked up with Lala doesn't add up based on inside information that he has from being close friends with DDG. He then suggests that Haley was jealous and assumed the worst about DDG without any proof.
I don't think he fucked Lala, bro. But it don't give that she fucked DDG. I generally don't.
Where is it?
I don't think he fucked Lala. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I don't think he fucked Lala. Knowing some things I know.
Nothing sexual.
Exactly.
Nothing sexual has ever gone on between me and Daryl.
That's Lala Baptiste saying that herself. So I don't know where Haley got the idea that DDG slept with Lala, but she's saying, nothing happened. Now, the sisterhood is going to have to be split on this one because is she lying or is Haley just crazy? Or is she just misinformed, I should say? I don't know, man, but it looks like DDG is innocent, bro. He didn't even do the act that she accused him of, which seems to be what set all of this in motion. Well, maybe not just all of this, but not the only act, but one of the acts.
Point blank period.
Clear that bitch!
Let's just start.
Clear that bitch! Bro, I'm telling you, every time she talking about cheating and fucking bitches, it's her being jealous. I'm telling you, cause I'm seeing shit, cause I know certain things, nigga. I'm like, that don't make no sense, nigga. I know, she be fucking seeing shit and just be like, oh, you're with that girl, you're hanging out, y'all fucked. Dirty dick, you put her dirty dick in that bag, you dirty dick, nigga, you fuck. She tripping, bro. I don't think he fucked Lala, bro. But I don't.
There it is. I mean, even she said it herself. So, is she just jealous? Is she just assuming things just because he didn't answer her phone at some point in time, or it took too long to reply to her text or something? What's going on? I don't know, bro. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But with the text messages that came out and the evidence has been coming out against Hallie, this will kind of ruin her image in the in her career. If she's like the chick from The Little Mermaid, if you didn't know. The recent live action one by Disney that they probably shouldn't have made anyway. But anyway. So will people still want to work with her? Will producers still want to work with her? Will other actors still want to work with her? Let's say there's a big name actor that hears that, Hallie's going to be his co-star, and he's like, nah, I don't want to work with her. Or she's like, no, I don't want to work with her. Or because of this, and this, I heard she's difficult. And the producer's like, all right, well, change my mind. I'll find someone else. I don't know, man. But Soul Illuminati seems to think that Hallie is now a brand risk and directors won't cast her in PG roles anymore. Check this out.
Hallie, you better talk to your sister. You better get them motherfucking rope. That kitty shit is over. Hallie is whatever the fuck her name, the mermaid. She's a complete brand risk now. No movies better not touch or fuck with her. Your shit is floppy. That kitty shit, done. This bitch out here stabbing niggas, bro. That's stuff. Bro, she out here stabbing niggas? Hallie, you better talk to your...
So, DDG is... Well, I mean, he has reasons for calling his ex, Hallie, what's another word that I can use instead of the word that YouTube doesn't like? Harmful to others. We'll just use that phrase. But I don't know, man. let me know what you guys think. Like, is she still going to be able to find work? Like, will people still work with her? Like, isn't she still in the kind of new to acting, or has she done a lot of roles? Because if she's still kind of new, then that's really gonna mess up her. Like, she hasn't solidified herself, and people are really not gonna want to. Well, it's a higher chance that people aren't going to want to work with her. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit! Hold up.
About to go so far. I don't know. She said if she walk over here, you still on stream. She gonna walk over here. She said she told you to get off. You said what? She told you to get off. She said she gonna walk over. She's like, he better not be on stream. I just told her to get off. She said she coming. Don't tell. I ain't trying to get no whooping, bro.
Bruh, it sounds like he already know what's coming. Like, it sounds like this has happened before, and that's why he said I don't want to get no whooping. I don't know, man. Is she aggressive towards him? Let me know what y'all think.
See how I wasn't even supposed to get on stream today, y'all.
Damn, that happened. I guess that happened a lot of shit. I wonder what it looks like from the other perspective.
She coming. She coming. What am I supposed to do? I think he off.
How you go? How you gonna try to say he's off stream when she can just look online and see if he's streaming?
You want me to get up?
I mean, we're still on. We gotta go get some food.
Okay. I'm about to get up. She got a knife in her hand. She got a knife in her hand. Put it down. I gotta go, y'all, before I get whooped. I love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in to the stream.
Bruh. Did you hear it at the end though? He said she had a knife in her hand. So I'm guessing this is like around or right before the time that she actually horror movie tried to do that to him. But yeah. So before all this went to court, before all this started to go to court, and evidence started to pop up, DDG has always tried to defend Hallie. You know what I'm saying? Because he probably knew what it would do to her reputation if things escalated and people found out what he knew. But yeah.
One thing I don't like when people do, I don't like when people hate on Hallie. I don't care if people think she wrong or not, or if I think she wrong or right. One thing I don't like when people do, I don't like when people hate on Hallie. I don't care if people think she wrong or not, or if I think she wrong or right. She could be going through something mentally after having a kid that I can't understand as a man. So when situations like this happen, I try to handle it with as much grace as possible, because Halo needs her, I need her. We need each other to create a childhood that's safe and fun and memorable for him. And for that reason alone, like, I got unconditional love and respect for her that nobody can really change. Y'all can hate on me for as long as y'all want, but leave Hallie alone, man. Mentally, y'all don't know what she's going through when it comes to postpartum. She just pushed the whole human out. She dealing with a whole new life. Like, she has to put everything, not on pause, but she has to always consider Halo in every situation. I do too. But, as a mother, I know it's way more detrimental. So one thing.
He got a point. We don't know what she's going through when dealing with that kind of thing. So I don't know, man. Maybe a lot of her actions are due to the act of giving birth or what came after. Because the postpartum depression is going to change up the hormones a bit. But with all this evidence coming out, things are changing. So, family courts are going to get involved eventually. You know what I'm saying? And here's a family lawyer's thoughts on that.
This isn't even my usual type of content, but it does fall into the realm of family law and a lot of the issues that I see. And one of the main things that drives me nuts is when I see issues between celebrity couples and everyone in the comments section of social media is loud and so wrong. Today, we're going to talk about DDG and Halle Bailey and the receipts that just dropped in their custody battle over their child. I hate to even talk about custody battles. This is why I no longer litigate and go to court over family law issues because, again, what you think the law may or may not do, depending on your own experiences and your own circumstances, is not how the law works. The law has to be consistent across the board, and they have to apply the same principles to every case. And at the top of that list of principles that they're applying is the best interest of the child standard, and that is going to be completely discretionary. But even in the court's ability to use their discretion, they have to apply certain basic principles across the board, right? If you're going to limit one parent's time with the child or take a child away from both parents, you have to consider certain things. And there are certain red flags and buzzwords that are always going to move the needle. One is if you are violent, especially domestically. Another is if you're addicted to drugs or you have an alcohol problem. Another one is if you haven't seen the child in a long time. But another one that people don't seem to be understanding in this particular circumstance is if you can show the other parent has mental health issues. I have had several cases dealing with one party requesting a domestic violence protection order. I have defended against claims of domestic violence and I have pursued claims of domestic violence. Everything that I'm
Real quick. So if DDG is able to show to prove mental health issues in Halle Bail, then it looks like he should be able to win custody of their son Halo. But family courts or courts from what I've seen, courts tend to favor the mother, simply because, well, not simply because, but like there's a belief that the child, if the child is going to be left with one parent, it's better off if it's left with a mother. Even though there's like statistics that show that harmful acts to the child are mostly done by single moms, and you can look it up if you want. And if a child is raised by a single mom, then the child is more likely to end up in jail. I believe that's the claim. But again, if DDG is able to prove mental instability or mental health issues in Halle, then he should be able to win the custody. Will he? Will he be able to prove that? Guess we gotta wait and see.
I'm saying here about DDG and Halle Bailey, completely alleged. I obviously wasn't there. I'm not saying one party is right or one party is wrong. I am simply trying to say to y'all that I see in the comments saying, oh, well, that's what he gets. I mean, she's just crashing out. I mean, he just pissed her off. He cheated on her. I understand all of that. But when you're dealing with the best interest of a child, you're not going to assess fault to one person or the other unless that fault is affecting the child, AKA cheating is honestly irrelevant. Hurtful, emotionally damaging, of course, not right in any way. But if it doesn't affect the kid, then we're not talking about it. The receipts that DDG just dropped are showing text messages. And in the message, the one most notable is at the very bottom here. I want to unalive because of you.
Ooh.
That is what he's allegedly saying that Halle texted him when she was going off on a rant after finding out that he was unfaithful to her.
Right, because like I said, we've seen text message be falsified text messages before, but that doesn't mean that everyone's doing it. You know what I'm saying? So are these authentic? I mean, with their text messages, they should be able to, then the cops should be able to pull those same text messages from Hallie's phone, right? If they can get a hold of it. So I don't know, man.
And he wasn't giving her the level of communication or attention that she was requesting. Now, one thing I keep seeing in the comments is she's probably had postpartum depression. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't. Again, we don't know these people personally. But even in having postpartum depression, that is a form of, I don't want to say, that does affect your mental health, does it not? As a woman who has 2 children myself, it definitely affected my mental health. And I had to lean on my partner for an amount of time to help me with that and navigate it while we were raising our kids. But if that is the case, and she really did say...
Now, real quick, we're not just going to let them keep saying postpartum depression without making sure we know what it means. There you go. So, indigenous depression that involves intense, sustained, and sometimes disabling depression experienced by women after giving birth. The comprehensive term, paternal depression, refers to both postpartum depression and antenatal depression. So it's something that affects the mental state after giving birth, which means, like, if the courts just look at that, like, yeah, she recently did just give birth. Okay, maybe she's going through postpartum depression, and if she's actually going through postpartum depression, then maybe that counts of being mentally unstable or having mental health issues. So custody would go to DDG, right? You would think.
Say that she wants to unalive herself, then the courts have to take that into consideration. It seems that everyone is just blowing off DDG's claims of her having mental health issues. Maybe she does, maybe she doesn't, maybe she did in the past and she no longer does, but evidence has to show that. Everything has to be proven. It can't just simply be his claims have no merit because one celebrity is favored over the other. Now, I'm a big...
Damn. It's just because one celebrity is favored from the other, is more favored from the other. Imagine if their claims would matter more just because they're more favored than the other. That's kind of BS. That would be some bullshit, bruh, for real. Because from what I know, people hate DDG. I mean, they even call him doo-doo garbage as a nickname. But I'm not sure of anybody that hates Halle Bailey like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'll show you earlier that even after everything I've shown you up till now, people are still taking Halle's side. And here, I'll show you later on.
Halle Bailey, Bailey's Sisters fan. I've seen them live in concert. Oh, chef's kiss, they're phenomenal. I'm also a fan of DDG. I just learned about streaming. I'm an auntie now, so I'm just now getting into that. But my point is that what they're trying to get to from a legal basis is Halle requested a restraining order against him for whatever reason. I haven't seen those documents. Now, and him trying to combat that restraining order, and some say stand up for himself. I don't know if that's what it is, but rebunk any claims of him being a bad father. He is fighting back by saying, and she has domestic violence issues, or she has mental health issues. By saying that she wanted to off herself, that is going to be taken very seriously in the court of law. By saying that he is domestically violent towards her, that is going to be taken very seriously in the court of law. Both people have standing claims here, guys.
Okay, so it should come down to just evidence then, right? If the text messages are real, like I said, the cops should be able to pull that from Halle's phone, whatever phone she used to send that. And if the evidence of DDG being aggressive towards Halle is real, and that should also come to light. Now, again, all I know is about the picture with the chipped tooth, but again, if you're gonna chip a tooth, there's most likely going to be some other swelling around the face in that area, like around your lips and everything, right?
There's not just one side that's stronger over the other based off popularity or based off of, oh, he has a better image than she has. You have to consider all of these things when you're talking about custody, family court, and a child's best interest.
J.Low_ESQ. Okay. So there you have it from a family lawyer's perspective. Now, like I said, if when all the evidence comes to light, and let's say that DDG is in the right, you know what I'm saying, that he's he proves that Halle Bale was going through has mental health issues, and he gets sole custody of his son Halo, or their son Halo. Let's say that actually happens. Now, like I said, there's fans of Halle that are still so loyal that here, let me show you. Doo Garbage can pull up a video of Halle planting a bomb in his pillowcase, and I still won't give a fuck. Bruh, how messed up does your mental have to be to still want to choose someone who's morally in the wrong? I guess it doesn't matter, because if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But I guess that shows that you might need some work. You might need to keep working on yourself. Now, even with all this hate that DDG is getting, he claims that his haters, let me show you. He claims his haters make him feel even more popular than he already is, and says that even after yesterday's fight, he feels as famous as Michael Jackson. Now, what I like to say is that, you know what they say. If people say, if you ain't got no haters, then you're doing something wrong, right?
I love when they when they be so mad. They be going so crazy on their quotes. They be trying their best to go viral, because you know what? That just don't do nothing but make me more lit. Negativity makes me more turned. So continue to push negativity.
Like right now, I ain't gonna lie, I feel as famous as Michael Jackson. Like literally.
I love when they when they.
I mean, that's how you feel. That's how you feel. I think that's a little up there, but hey, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But I do get what he's saying, because it's like everybody is scrutinizing every single thing you're doing at this moment. So you gotta watch what you do. Even you gotta like just be yourself, but still like you gotta make sure you're not gonna do anything that people are gonna take out of context and things like that. But let me show you this, because all of it says, mind you, all of this backfiring on Halle because she attempted to prevent DDG from seeing his child solely out of envy and greed. Now, is this backfiring on her? Because there's still gonna be people that hate DDG regardless. I guess there's also people that are gonna be like, oh shit, people that were on the fence and like, okay, yeah. She might be, the problem. This is DDG. This is DDG and his son. Like, I don't know, man. It seems like he cares for his son. You feel me? So we're gonna move on past that. And here's DDG saying that he doesn't care about being mainstream anymore after realizing how fake the industry is when they instantly switched on him for following on him following false accusations. At the same time, it's the internet. We've seen this happen to people before. We know this happens. Like the moment that people hear some type of false accusation, that sounds convenient to them, that just gives them a reason to hate you. It's like they were secretly looking for a reason to hate you, and they finally got it.
I used to like really want to be mainstream, but after going through what I'm going through, bro, I don't really want to. I think it's like that shit is just the whole industry thing and the mainstream, this and that, bro. It's so fake. It's like I just don't even care. Like I love the shit I got going on right now, bro. I got my core fan base, and it's like I like motherfuckers to be surprised at how much y'all get behind me and y'all back me up. You feel me? That mainstream shit overrated, bro. Like I just see how the industry move and how fake motherfuckers be, and they quick to jump on the bandwagon. It's like it's cool to be mainstream, to jump in and get a quick little sponsor bag or whatever. But other than that, bro, I'm a real deal hustler, and I've been a hustler my whole fucking life. So it's like I like hustling. All that industry shit, bro, that shit come easy. I used to like really want to be main.
That's what's up. I mean, is it cap? Probably not. But I don't know, man. As long as you got that, as long as you can always, like, if you made it there once, if you can do it again. You know what I'm saying? So even if you're not, I get what he's saying. So it's like even if even if he's not mainstream anymore, he's still gonna hustle and do his thing. You know, and he'll do whatever he needs to do to get there again. Now, with everything that DDG has gone through, you remember when in Streamer University, when he was competing against Duke Dennis for India Love? Well, here's India Love saying that she's getting ready to twerk on DDG after, aka her move, for 3 hours after they tried to assassinate him in his career. Damn.
I don't even know how to refresh it. Hold on, y'all. We're gonna show you everything else. Prom coming up, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna hit a wall.
Bro, what if Hallie says he cheated on me again? It's like, we're not even together. I don't know. But anyway.
Moose said 3 hours. I gotta make sure I work out. Cause I'm definitely hitting that wall for 3 hours. Fucking, let's do it. These are so nice, yo. I don't even know how to refresh it.
Get it. I mean, get it. Anyway. Now, when it comes to that's pretty much all. Well, I guess that's pretty much all I have when it comes to DDG and Hallie right now. And like I said, everybody's been talking about that. And when that happens, sometimes there's people who are going to, you know, like when it happens and you're actually, you know, and you haven't been talked to. Let's say you're someone who also used to be just as big as everybody else right now, and maybe you've fallen off just a little bit. Are you the type of person that will, not care that other people are being talked about more than you, or are you the type to just get jealous that nobody's talking about you? Does that make sense? Here, because Bruce dropped him off. Yeah. Every time every time I open up my app, open this app, it's DDG, Hallie, Duke Dennis baby mama, Popeyes, chicken wings, Cardi B, and Offset. Or at least that's this Lord Mafia guy. I guess that's how he's feeling. What's up, Arcane? Hold up. I wanted to talk about I want to talk about roommates. Because let's say you're a content creator and you and some other content creators eventually want to make a streaming house together, so that you can, collab whenever you need to, and kind of be on that streaming grind together. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta make sure you're picking the right people. So just because you get along with them for now doesn't mean you're gonna continue to get along with them later on. But yeah. Like here, let me show you some discourse going on in a streamer in the streamer house of Ray, Rakai, and Tota, or they're in a house together. Check this out.
Say I won't in. Say I won't in.
You won't.
Or at least Ray and Rakai are.
You won't. You will not, and I bet you won't. 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 Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. You're not in this shit, nigga. You know you're not in this shit. You're not in that goddamn thing. You're not in that goddamn thing. We still can hear you, my nigga. Oh shit.
Hakai, you my friend.
Yes, bro. He actually ended, Tota.
You know my friend?
Tota.
Hi.
Ray ended stream.
Fuck you. I never streaming. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Bye bye. Goodbye. Goodbye, bro. Goodbye. Fuck you. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Nigga don't know. Leave. You don't know how to leave Discord. You don't know how to leave Discord. You don't know how to leave Discord. You ugly ass. You're dumb. What are you doing? My nigga, stop. No, Ray, that ass, Ray. No, Ray, that ass, Ray. Ray, I gotta stop. Nigga, stop. My nigga, stop. Stop. My nigga, that ass, stop. That ass.
There it is. Now, I don't know, man. Like I said, you gotta be careful who you choose to live with, because let's say some people just give even more of even more aggressive than that, or shit like that builds up into a point where you guys start throwing hands. But anyway, I'm sure they'll be fine. In other news, on the other side, not the other side, in other drama, Tectone was once again banned from Twitch. I mean, it's not funny. It's kind of fucked up that he keeps getting banned. It's like this is his second time this month, right? No. Within a span of like 10 days or 30 days. Here, let me show you. He's talking about it, about his reasoning for getting banned, because he found out why he got banned for a week this time.
.tv/Tectone. Why did Twitch deem me worthy of a 7-day ban? Because I called them whores. Yep, I called 2 women with OnlyFans whores, which is, by the way, by definition, a factual statement.
And see, that's the problem, because he's using name calling against women. You're not supposed to do that. Apparently, you're not supposed to do that anymore.
OnlyFans girls who are sex workers are prostitutes. Prostitutes are whores. Whores are prostitutes. Prostitutes are sex workers. I got banned for 2 weeks for calling a fat person fat. I got banned for 7 days for calling a whore a whore. And now, I'm sorry if that terminology upsets you, but the problem is that doesn't make it any less true. And the reality is, when I go live and I tell the truth and I get banned for 7 days, and then you have these same women where I am only calling that out of defense. I'm only calling them that out of defense because they have provoked me by accusing me of crimes that I have not committed whatsoever, going in on allegations that went fucking nowhere almost a year ago now. I think it's pretty reasonable if I call them a name or two. So I want to let you guys all know this. This is the same website where Hassan calls me a rapist, where Hassan.
I mean, he's got every right to be pissed, bro. Like, so they talk shit to him. He talked shit back, but he got banned. Okay, So remember last time when we talked about Kai Cenat announcing that he's going to be doing a Total Drama Island event? Well, we also talked about how Aiden Ross was going to be trying to do a Streamer University event. You know what I'm saying? So I think Aiden tried to do a Streamer University event because he didn't get in on Kai Cenat's event for Streamer University, and he liked the idea, so he wanted to replicate it. But now that Kai Cenat's doing Total Drama Island, you know, Aiden's trying to get in on this at least. But now, will they, you know, do this shit? Does Kai need them? No. But will they actually work together?
The island. But damn, Kai, let's team up and do the island. I just bought an island, Kai.
But do know
Fuck, I just bought an island.
that I can confirm that.
Fuck. Kai, let me put up all the funding and shit, man. I'll make that shit, you know what I'm saying? We come together. But damn.
I don't know, man. Now, could it be like, could it save Kai money if he just uses Aiden's island? Probably. Unless he already has one, or unless he's already got something else planned, and he wants to get his own island so that he can do other shit on it later on. You know what I'm saying? Without having, if he uses Aiden's, then anything else that he wants to do in the future, he would also still have to use Aiden's or get his own. So he might as well get his own. So again, does Kai need Aiden Ross for this? No. But will they end up working together? I don't know. I don't know. That would be interesting, right? So Cooking with Kaya is getting harassed online, so which caused her to end a stream recently due to the harassment she's been receiving. Now, what I think is that she recently broke up with her boyfriend, or what was it? No, I don't think it was cheating. Or he broke up with her because of something that she was doing on Streamer University. And she said that she doesn't care. She said I don't think she said that she doesn't care. She doesn't care, but I know she said that she's always wanted him to level up or whatever before they take their relationship seriously. So I don't know. Maybe it's due to the breakup recently, and people think it's she did him dirty. But here's that.
I'm just irritated. Like, my name just gets slandered so much, and I really don't be doing nothing. Like, I literally don't be doing nothing. It's just always something. When it comes to my name, it's just always something. Like, it's so rare that I see positive stuff about me. And I literally don't do nothing. Like, nothing. Like, nothing could get worse than that. So it's just like, all the hate and everything, like, nothing affects me no more. Like, it's like I have no feelings no more. Alright, y'all, I'm finna just end for a little bit. I'll probably be back later if I'm just irritated.
Well, I mean, I don't know, man. And when it comes to relationships, depending on who in the relationship is slightly more favored than the other person, and depending on how the breakup happens and who sounds like they're at fault, or with so many other little things that to take into account, fans are going to, you know, flock to one of the partners and then, you know, down talk the other. So I don't know, man. I guess people feel maybe, like, again, maybe there's something else. Maybe there's another reason. That's the only event that I can think of that recently happened with her. So I'm guessing it's because of that. And maybe fans think she's in the wrong. Now, we're gonna get to some information about Duke Dennis in a bit, but I want to show you another a random thing. You know what I'm saying? Because Lil Wayne has announced that he's dropping the Carter 6 on Friday, which is tomorrow at the time of recording this. Now, he set a commercial out for it, and hopefully YouTube doesn't hit me with a copyright for this. I think this is AI. This guy, I mean, no, obviously it's AI, but they use it to switch up all of his covers from the Carter series. Carter 3, 4.
What the f though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2,
I let
one go. Wow, get the f though. I don't bluff.
6.
High in the mountain.
Coming
Nigga.
when? Friday. So, I mean, let me know what y'all think about the Carter 6. Like, are you guys going to how many of you guys are gonna listen to it the day it drops? How many of you have been waiting for this shit to drop? I don't know. But something else I wanted to talk about is Duke Dennis has been dealing with some baby mama drama. You know, his alleged baby mamas have been coming out and talking shit about him. Or not talking shit about him. Well, I guess they're talking shit about him, but also saying that he's like a deadbeat dad and things like that. But yeah, you got here's this. Here's another of Duke Dennis's baby mamas has come forward and claims he hasn't seen their kid in 8 months. Oof.
My heart. You have not seen, that shit hurts my feelings, and it hurts my heart. You have not seen your child in 7.5 months. But you in every bitch face. You is downtown every fucking time you home making special motherfucking appearances. We live down the street. Like, you should be a fucking ashamed of yourself. For real. I'm not even being funny. And it's really not even bashing a nigga. It is what it is. It's just the truth. I can't tell it no different. The moment I realized it was fuck me, it's fuck you. You gotta know it's that shit hurts my feelings, and it hurts.
Damn, bruh. But I mean, obviously she wasn't the only one. Like, a lot of them came out claiming saying things like this. Like, here's another one. Duke Dennis's baby mama Tay Taddy just dropped a collage of her and their son Harlem Dennis on IG, including a pic of them together with their caption 100% true. Right after other baby moms came forward about his alleged absence. Oof. Here's this. Damn, bro. I don't know, man. If you're gonna be a dad, I mean, if you're gonna, you know, do that. If you're gonna be a dad, bro, then you've got to actually show up in your kid's life. You feel me? Like, if you're gonna be willing to drop kids off in the pool, wait, not that pool. If you're gonna be willing to shoot up the club, that's the terminology for that, right? Then you've got to be willing to take accountability for the action that may come after. But Duke Dennis, it looks like he's not that bad. May not be as bad as we think for him. You know what I'm saying? Because he reveals he has kids, so I guess it's not alleged anymore. It's true. but he reveals he has kids and tried to keep them offline to protect his baby mama. Now, I don't know what you guys might think about this, but let's give it a listen.
A long time ago. But, you know, unfortunately, that option has been taken away from me at this point. It's been taken away from me at this point because y'all keep harassing, you know what I'm saying, the mother of my kids and, you know, being very, very weird. And this is exactly what I wanted to protect them from all along. And this whole time y'all been, you know what I'm saying, trying to dig into like part of my life that y'all was never invited in, like from jump. And but now that like it's affecting like, you know what I'm saying, they well-being and like they getting like threats and like being called names and shit. That was my like main priority from jump. Just I never wanted them in this whole.
I mean, I wish we saw a little more of that. I wish we saw a little more of that. But I get what he's saying. Like, if the public knows about your partner, they might attempt like whether there's some other girls that are attracted out to him and they're jealous of his baby moms for simply being his baby mama. And so they decide that they, you know, want to harm her. So, you know, keeping her off the internet is for the best to protect her. But I don't know, man. I don't know. In my opinion, it makes sense to do that. I get why, but I guess some people would just not be satisfied with that, because apparently people are starting to call Duke Dennis. Did I say DDG earlier? Anyway, Duke. People are starting to call Duke Dennis evil for keeping his children off the internet. Check this out. That doesn't really show with a caption. That doesn't really show people and anybody calling him evil. It's just she's asking, so you got no kids, and he says no. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, that didn't show you anything. But I wanted to end this video with one rare. It's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing. So it's a rare Jack Daugherty W. Yeah. I didn't think it was actually possible that he could obtain a W. But this is a rare Jack Daugherty W. Check this out.
He was just being rude about that too. So then Claire sent a long email to Starbucks. He was just being rude about that too. So then Claire sent a long email to Starbucks.
Oh my god, there's no way.
Yeah.
You guys are never getting allegations. You guys do only stop trying to fire some guy who does a hard working 9 to 5 over your entitlement. You guys need to calm the down, get your Starbucks, and move the on with your life. No emails need to be typed, no attitude, no videos need to be made. You guys are good. Don't be giving the poor Starbucks guy a hard time who has to work 5 hours a day. How are you guys? You guys have nothing to do all day. You guys take the time out of your day to ruin someone else's life. That's not how it should be.
He was really rude to us, Jack. He was just being rude about that too.
I don't know, man. He was rude to us, so we wanted to get him fired. But what do you consider rude? You know what I'm saying? What if he wasn't actually rude? What if he was just? What if they just think he was rude, or didn't like how he said something, or the tone he used to say something when he was just when him himself just could have been tired? They might have thought that they had an attitude with him. But in my opinion, it looks like Jack is smoking some weed, Jack, smoking some cannabis. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And maybe that's why he said what he said. Because the weed guy's mind acting right. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. I know we went over a lot. Sheesh. So let me know what you guys think of. I'm gonna section this up as always. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below of everything we talked about. Anyway, I'm out. Take care.